What's going on, y'all? This is your boy True Dat, host of True Dat TV. Alongside with me, I have my boy.
Yes, sir. Bo Slick checking in, baby.
And this is the True Gentleman Podcast.
Yes,
and today we got my boy back on here. My boy James, man. What's good with you, my brother?
What's up, man?
The infamous.
What's up with y'all? I so appreciate True Dat and Bo Slick. I appreciate them so much for bringing me on here. Whatever y'all want me to say, I'm gonna say, okay? So I'll be the puppet, y'all. Put y'all hands where y'all need me.
Hey, real quick. You know, the last time we had you on, we wasn't really here to really talk. It wasn't a lot of talking going on. It was a lot of watching some ass whooping, but I ain't gonna speak too much on that. You know what I'm saying? We had a whole bunch of Alabama fans surrounded around me.
How you gonna bring this up the day after Alabama lose?
Well, you know, we were just discussing that off camera. Like he goes into that.
He
shit.
dirty.
Yeah.
He dirty.
And I never watched another
The
battle.
last night I sat down with him.
Right.
And just to, you know, it was more so just a, you know, friendly, like just, hey bro, it's gonna be okay.
My wife,
and they took an L last night again against Oklahoma. So.
my wife was out, and she's a graduate of Bama, and she like, James, you might need to take him to go get something to drink. I'm like, damn, baby.
I ain't want to do that because I was like, nah, he might keep me out.
Nah,
but man, what's good with you though, man? We back now. We can really sit down and talk. And how's life going with you, bro?
Man, life is great, man. You know, you take the ups and the downs, but I woke up today. Somebody else didn't wake up today.
You making any
And
babies?
and that's all, huh?
You make any babies here lately?
No, I haven't made any babies. And I ain't like y'all, man. Y'all the baby
I had to
ones,
check
man.
on my brother.
But like I tell y'all all the time, y'all are more invested into the world because y'all have kids and I don't. So I respect the hell out of y'all. Anybody with kids, because you're more invested into the world than I am. I mean, somebody without a kid just basically like that. You can't go out and destroy the world because somebody might come after your child.
True.
Same for you. So you know that tends to tone a man down a little bit. They tend to listen to their lessons and take their beatings a little differently than they do when you somebody like me without a child. Because I ain't got no child to depend on that's looking for
You
me.
ain't ready
So
to crash out, are you?
no.
Okay. We viable.
Just setting it up. Just letting you know.
Okay.
Well, with
go
that
through the
being
mind.
said, man, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the topic. But before we jump into the topic, we have to make sure we show love to Paradigm Lounge,
man.
Beautiful.
You know what I'm
Can
saying?
you feel the vibe?
Can you-
Yeah.
I feel it, man. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
it's just in the air. Everything about it is beautiful. It just makes me wanna shout.
For real, that make me want to shout.
No, I don't want to shout, but you know, I will if I have to. I might even hold a tune or a note, you know. But no, man, the vibes, Paradigm Lounge, man, you can't beat this.
Can't beat it. If you're 30 and up, and you in Montgomery, Alabama, or the surrounding areas, man, make sure y'all stop downtown Montgomery, Alabama, man. Catch a vibe, man. If you need to get you a drink. You need to smoke you a cigar.
Man.
Come on down in here in Paradigm Lounge, man. It's nice. Seats comfortable.
Yeah,
you know.
don't y'all mind me. I'm back again with another episode in my red double cup.
Hey, shout out Tunchi.
You know?
Shout out that doggone Tunchi.
You know,
Hey,
been influencing for a very long time.
very long time.
Yeah, man.
Double
No
cup.
matter what you put in the double cup.
Double cup.
Don't ask what's in my double cup.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't none of your business.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Hey, so, man, with that being said, though, man, the topic of today, man, is balancing your family with your family. Ooh, yeah. You want me to explain?
Please do, sir.
And you know, my boy James, he don't have a family, but he has a family.
Right.
And what I mean by balancing my family with my family, you know, this is for most of the married men that got kids. You know, especially around this time, you know, Thanksgiving coming up. And how can you balance it when you want to spend time with your family, but you also have your family? What I mean by that, you have your mother, your father, cousins, aunties. You know, most time around Thanksgiving, everybody coming together around the table. But things change now, you know.
Yeah.
Where now you do something with your intermediate family, and sometimes your family is left out.
Right.
Question for y'all: How do you maneuver with that?
Floor is yours.
You said, but your family left out? What you?
Well, I didn't say it's left out, but you know, let's say like
If you
this year.
decide you want to go somewhere.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest, man. And there's not what you
No,
got,
no,
Bruce?
go for
Let's
it,
be
go for
honest. We don't have those big mamas anymore, man. What big mama house at now?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, where's the big mama house at? You know, that was the house where everybody knew they had to go to. You knew you had to go there. Everybody going there. You see all your cousins and stuff. That's part of what's making everybody fall apart a little bit. Though.
For sure.
It's different when you know your family and stuff like, oh, that's my cousin. That did. Everybody don't know each other. You got people hurting their own family, but they don't even know that's their family. People don't explain anything no more.
For sure.
You know what happened when people die young? The stories of what happened before them don't go on. Don't go on. Somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Don't.
You need somebody to pass the lineage on who knows how to do this. Oh, grandma taught me this, and grandma taught me that, and grandfather taught me this, and grandfather taught me a great auntie.
Yeah.
Stuff, you know what I'm saying? Whoever that person is in the family, it might be the oldest sibling. Whoever that is that hold the family up and bring everybody together, what are those people anymore? You know?
And you think that's what divides, like True said, your family from your family? Because, quite honestly, and explaining as you were saying it in, I guess in layman's terms, all of us are family, and you supposed to congregate in this place.
Well,
everybody's supposed to still come together.
Yeah.
Family don't only mean blood. Too.
Sure.
You know, and that's some of it too. You know what I'm saying? Like my mother used to take us to her friend's house, and we meet my mama friend and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to meet her friends and stuff. Oh, that's my friend. You end up being cool with the kid because your mama there. And listen,
Right.
we can't get into it. Come on with them like this.
Right.
They ain't going for it.
Yeah.
So whatever spat me and you had, it ain't really no spat.
Yeah.
Moms ain't going for it. One big. Oh no, that's my friend. Oh no. I've been knowing her 20, 30 years. What you talking about?
Yeah.
Y'all got going on.
Sit your ass down.
You need to apologize. You want me to take you over there? You ready?
Right.
You got your apology ready? We finna clean this up right now.
Yeah, but there ain't no more of that going on though.
You don't. You don't have that.
Don't want to go to someone's house
dying
because I
young.
don't like them.
You feel
But
like a lot
what we
of
start doing
that's
that?
coming about with that?
What?
People getting killed. I mean,
Well-
you have so many deaths and younger deaths now. It's not like
I think
you just dying off because you have gotten to older age. It's
We-
just a lot of shit going on.
we on a family topic, but I think you streaming into some of kind of, and it's a touchy subject, but abortion. Think about it now. Just think about this: the life form in this earth that hasn't done nothing to nobody. People can say you did something, Bo Slip. True that. People can say you did stuff. People say James did stuff. You can't say a baby in a mother womb never did anything. So when you have so little value for the life in the womb, it makes life out here nothing to take. You know, I remember I watched this documentary of the kids killing each other in Chicago, and the boy said in the documentary, they dying like they can come back tomorrow. But that's a true statement. That's how people acting like there really is no God.
For sure.
And when I was a kid growing up, dying was scary.
Yeah.
I don't think dying that scary now to people. Sadly, I don't think it's that scary. Fear can save you from a lot of things. You know, if people don't want to talk about fear save you from a lot of things.
Oh, for sure.
But now,
Tell you something.
ain't nobody fearful.
No.
Nobody fearful, which is very scary. Because some people should be fearful. You know, there is the other side to this. There is somebody, if I take this life from this, whatever this guy said to me that I don't like, what about his family? How his family gonna take it? Who was dependent on him? Who looks to him for answers? And now, he's not there anymore. You know, that can set a chain of reactions that you didn't even know that you caused.
Facts.
You know, you never know
But
that.
to take that as far as even before our time, that was something that was like brought into our culture from slavery. Because what they would do, they would take the biggest motherfucker that's in the field, kill him in front of his wife or whomever else and their kids, and show them that he's nothing. So, I mean, we've been broken for a very long time. You think there is a way to fix it?
If you know you're broken though, shouldn't you be able to fix it though? I mean, if you we got enough people saying that we're broken though.
Yeah.
We got enough people shedding the light on this darkness that we have.
Right.
So it should be some kind of formal way of fixing it though, right?
You would think.
Yeah, I think it should. It is.
Right. And what's that? What's the way to fix it?
Going back to our old roots with family, like I just started off.
Right.
Especially in times like this.
We've shifted our love as a community from family to money.
Fact.
And when you love money more than you love your family,
Okay.
then these kind of problems gonna erode you. Think when you ain't got no money, all you got is family.
Yeah.
When you first born, all you got is family. You ain't got no money.
And that goes that. Let me ask you this: as far as our black community, do you think we did better back then than now? Even when slavery was a thing, you know, as a community, do you think black people did better as far as being together community than now?
Yes, I do. And here's what I say. It's easy to get together with a group of people when you know this is the bad guy. So if you're in slavery, and these the owner who got you in slavery, listen, we all in slavery.
Yeah,
That's the bad guy.
Sure.
We ain't in slavery now, so it's hard to figure out who's the bad guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you like, this the bad guy. And I'm talking to you like, this the bad guy. And you up here stabbing me in my back, and I'm like, this the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? But not, I know not you, but you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Just
right,
people
right,
in general.
right.
So you like, this the bad guy. And they like, yeah, this the bad guy. This the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I think that turn. Think about it. If you're a slave, though, you sitting on there, all you got is to talk to one another.
Yep.
All you got is your community.
Fact.
All you got is what you're going through. Believe it, you relate to people to go through what you go through. You know what I'm saying? So you can't relate to me. I'm a slave. You tell me what to do all the time. You can't sit here and talk to me. You know what I'm saying? So I can only talk to y'all because y'all can relate to what I'm going through because y'all going through the same mess and the same thing I'm going through, trying to get out of it, trying to figure a way out of this.
Yeah. And so, man, what do you think that changed, man? Because, years ago, man, like you just started off, man, Big Mama house, it used to be times, especially with Thanksgiving, where everybody came to Big Mama house to gather around the table to eat and talk and conversate, and even after you eat, spend time with each other, man. What changed, man?
I think people were more connected to God back then, and now we feel like we are God now. And so when you feel like you got a God complex, that changes everything.
Yeah, true.
That changes the way you do everything. You know what I'm saying? Because think about who God is. He's everything. He created everything. So if you think you're God, then who you listening to?
All right now, brother.
Who can you listen to though? If you a God?
Yeah.
Nobody. I don't think I'm a guy, so I have to listen to God. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know I don't know everything. I ask questions all the time that I don't have any answers to. So I have to listen. I know it's too many things that are so made so uniquely and so beautiful and so divine that if it's a creation, then it has to have a creator.
Fact.
And so that's what God comes in. But if you think by happenstance all this happening and you don't need no creator, then it makes it very hard.
Definitely.
It makes it very hard.
Definitely.
Well, I go along, to lighten it up a little bit because just in those moments, it's just kind of dark for me. But we have been talking about Big Mama House a lot, man. And with Big Mama House, even in slavery, we ate some crazy shit.
I'll see where they going.
Thanksgiving is when we come together and we eat majority of this crazy shit.
Now, Bo, before you go into it, this what I will say though.
No. I just want to ask.
What?
You're a black man.
Do I eat what?
What don't you eat? Is the question.
Right,
that
I eat a lot of
want.
stuff. But that back to the slave though, their ingenuity though, bro. Back to you can give me whatever you don't want, and I'm making it to a full course 5-star meal.
Gourmet.
I mean, gourmet for real. For real. Now you gotta respect somebody like that.
For sure.
I remember my father's great auntie told us that her mother was a slave, and that when her mother was a slave, that they couldn't taste nothing, so they'll throw the onion on the floor and step on it with their foot to soak in the flavor.
Soak in the flavor. I heard that.
You know what I mean?
And that's where the term comes in. You put your foot in it.
Right. Exactly. That is where it comes from.
That's where it comes from.
But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? They were able to think like, hold on, I want to taste that too.
Yeah.
But I know they ain't gonna taste it if I put it on the floor. But I can taste it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They still will figure it out stuff like, and for you to be in that kind of mind frame though. You know what I'm saying? You're not really talk much. You don't really know nothing. You only know what you're doing every day. And it still be like, no, it's something else to this. It's something else to this. For them to be slaves and believing in God is a hard thing. Because if I was a slave, I don't know if I would believe in God. It would be very hard. I would feel like my prayers are not getting answered.
Yeah.
But
And
when you talk to people who they were the deepest into God. No, God gonna free us from this.
Yeah.
Eventually they will.
Yeah.
To have faith like that.
Yeah.
We don't have faith like that now.
We don't.
We wouldn't have done nothing for that long. Do the story of Noah, right? Noah in the Bible, right? Build the ark, right? I remember when I was a kid, it was just like he built it. You just so like he built the ark by himself and this and that, and then you read like Noah lived till he was like 700 years old. Before God, Noah was telling people before it rained while he was making the boat. They estimate between 50 and 75 years it took him to build that boat. Can you imagine telling somebody for 50 years it's gonna rain and it don't rain? I mean, just honestly. Eventually on that, when it get to the second, it get to 2 weeks, I'm like, listen, I thought it was gonna rain. I heard he said it was gonna rain, but I don't know. I ain't think of,
You saying
remember now,
50 years.
if you believe the Bible, then remember it never rained before. They had manna that came out the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah.
So you telling somebody about something that never happened before, and it takes 50 to 75 years to happen. Wow.
Yeah,
You talking about some faith. You had to really be listening to go through something like that. And so
you,
is it.
You think that's why they explained it as, or they say you should have faith as big as a mustard seed? Because I mean that's almost something that you can't even see.
Right.
So
Right.
you have to
Well,
have just that much faith.
I think that's the thing what they trying to teach you about God. Like you think faith is this big old thing. Like I gotta believe in all this, and God's like, no, I just need a little bit from you.
Yeah.
I don't need you to believe I need you to believe a little bit, and I can get to you from there.
Right.
And I'll teach you the rest.
For sure.
I get to you through the one little seed that somebody planted a long time ago. Somebody at church was a lady very nice to you, gave you a candy. Said, you know what, she was nice to me when I was a kid. That little seed that she planted, well, she said she was a Christian. She believed in God. So maybe one day when you have a heart, well, let me see what the lady was talking about, because she was always happy. I remember in church, she was always nice
Right.
and sweet and stuff like that. They plant that little seed, and eventually God gonna send somebody to water it and send somebody else, and eventually it'll grow.
So with that being said, do you think there's seeds aren't being planted anymore? And that's what a lot of the breakdown is coming from. That nobody is really planting seeds anymore for anybody to have the faith in.
You done flip my deal on you. That is something. You right.
Yeah.
And, or the seeds have been planted, and the people who supposed to come by and water them ain't watering.
Okay. Now that makes a difference.
That's
Because I think everybody in the been tough by somebody with know something about God. So maybe the person who's supposed to come and plant the seed, they done fell off something. Back to you don't know who you taking out of here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part, when people go to the elections, what they say, we're picking up the lesser of the two evils, right?
Yes.
But then what if God came and told you, yeah, well, all the good presidents y'all aborted? Then what you gonna say? Well, makes perfect sense now. Now that back to that topic again. But you know what I'm saying? Like, what if he told you that though? Then what you gonna say back? Well, too much I can say that.
Yeah.
I had this one guy, but y'all didn't keep him.
Right.
Because the situation going.
Man, follow back to what Trey, cause we my boy James, we be get everywhere. You
Oh,
know
yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm
we
saying?
get
But
everywhere. Y'all gotta keep me on topic, man.
It's all good.
We'll get
It's all
it.
good, man.
I'm getting the horse, man. Y'all gotta leave.
But everything we say,
It all lines up.
It lines up.
Yeah, with the
Because
topic.
what Trey was getting at about to what we eat. Because when you brought up the slaves, the whole thing I was thinking of was chitlins.
Right.
Or what the right term,
Right.
chitlins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like how in the world we started just loving chitlins? I don't like.
Because that's
I mean,
what they
that was
gave
the
us.
scrap. That's what they gave us.
That's what they gave us.
They gave me, but I thought about that when you said something. Oh yeah, they gave us some crap. Then we just turned into a 5-star meal.
Right.
Now you look at us now, years later, decades later, around this time. Oh, hey,
Got to
bro,
have
you got them
chitlins.
chitlins?
I'm fucking them up, true.
I eat them too. They gotta be made correct, but I eat them
Yeah,
too.
yeah. And I
Yeah,
only eat them at a certain household now, and like.
But is it
I'm not-
always is it year round thing or is
Hell
it
no,
always?
this is
It's just doing-
it's a one time thing.
Well,
I'm
not one
Thanks.
thing, and Christmas. I have them twice. a year.
why y'all just eat
Well,
them
I
during
mean-
this?
But that typically when they go, that's when. Well, let me tell you something. That's when they keep them in the stores year round. That's when they have the most like where you can buy them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
okay.
sometimes
Yeah,
you get a game, they won't be the they in year round, but they're not stocked up like it is around the holiday. They stocked up with chilling around the holiday.
So,
You
so,
get them then.
So what is it about them that y'all like? Cause they stink, bro.
They do stink, but it depends on who making them and stuff. Like I know if you add potatoes, I'm saying you can add potatoes to it and it tones down the smell of it.
Right.
But
And
it
you have
start
a
off
person
those
that cleans
stinky.
them.
It start off stinky.
It start off stinking definitely. I don't. Greens don't smell that appetizing when you first smell greens.
It ain't like chitlins,
Chicken don't
It's
either.
not chicken, right?
but it ain't like chitlins.
It's not though, true. But it do
You
start off
just
stinking.
know
You
exactly what chitlins are, and you know it's a small
Well, that-
intestine
yeah.
that what comes and
Yeah.
goes through it. But to my point in saying that, you will fuck a chicken up, and chicken in itself eats shit.
right.
Delicioso. You right.
Cockroaches.
Yes,
Forget shit.
chicken,
Cockroaches. How you feel about cockroaches?
chickens eat anything.
Yeah, that chicken like move your foot though.
Yeah,
Let me
right. As soon as you move your foot, I'm on it.
let me move that. Let me get
So why is it that we put such a big emphasis on you eat chitlins, but hello world, you eat chicken, you eat shrimps, bottom feeders,
Right.
and you think that's gourmet,
that. Right.
and they are literally the cockroach of the ocean, and you
Yeah.
will devour that. So I don't
People eat
understand.
20, 30 shrimps.
Hello. You like Royal Reds. I mean, they have all different distinctive names to the shrimp that you want to eat.
Look at
But
them
they eat.
trying to make chili
they
like it's
eat
okay to
nothing.
eat chili.
I eat them, so I have to defend them. Drew.
Yes, right.
If I didn't eat them, then I'd probably be like you. But I eat them. They good to me. They're delicacy.
Right.
They really are.
I mean,
Cooked
and-
correctly, they are good.
And they was
It's
just passed
basically
down
the
for me from
meat
Big Mama
that
house.
surrounds that.
Who you tell?
The meat that encloses doo-doo.
We know
Basically.
Drew. You the one who don't eat it. Why you got to tell everybody? We know. Everybody knows who's 30 and older, right? What we had again?
Yes, sir. Paradigm Line.
Tear down loud.
All right, 30 and older. Everybody
30 and
knows.
older. We
them.
all
I guarantee
understand.
a lot of people that come in here eat chili, huh?
Most definitely.
We in the South, baby.
Yeah. People
We
eat
in the
chili.
South.
I know, but man,
And I think that's just a big thing that people put on, and it's like once you figure it out in your brain, you let your brain do the talking for you, and you like, hell no, I'm not gonna eat no chilies. Now I know that it's an
so, but
intestine.
you ain't gonna eat everybody chili. They got it. So you,
No,
it's
no,
only
no,
that
no,
one
no.
person.
They-
That
Because
This
you
is
can
literally coming from-
you can mess up chili, man. They
sure.
hard to cook.
so it's almost like mac and cheese, macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. They hard to cook though.
Yeah.
With chili.
Yes. I mean, far as making them correctly and stuff, they're hard to, far as getting them
Right.
seasoned
So
right and everything.
how long? Because they think that's
Oh, they cook for a long
They
time.
cook for they have
Maybe
to
about
cook
7
down.
hours or so.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a long time. Just
Yeah.
sit there and wait for it. You
Look what
gotta
you
really
mean.
love some chili.
I mean, most of the time it's prepared it's prepared in the way of everything else in Thanksgiving food. You
Right.
think about your turkey is deep fried for 2 hours.
Why you talking about deep fried? In the oven? How long the turkey in the oven for?
A long
It's a simple
time.
one.
Yeah.
It go
I give us a special moment for these time.
I know people who put in the turkey the night before Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And cook it all the way into the morning, bro.
Yeah,
Like
most of-
12 hours. They put on real like 200 and cook it real slow.
Yeah, my mama don't start cooking. She will start cooking probably like 11, 12. Like she's in the kitchen overnight. She go to sleep, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and she right back up maybe at 5 or 6 to continue on what's going on. So like that's when stuff for me is prepared in my family. But bro, that's how I like it.
But that's another family time though. Cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is.
People usually like my father used to bring you in there and show you little stuff. Hey man, let me show you what let me just show you this right here. And I wasn't paying no attention, and eventually I picked up on the stuff, and I didn't even know I was picking up on stuff. But back to the family part, you know what I'm saying? That little stuff that you do with your family, that you well, I remember my auntie told me how to cook mac and cheese. She told me how she did her greens. You start cooking like that, and you always revere that auntie a little differently because she taught you a secret or something. You know what I'm saying? She taught you something that nobody else did. Man, auntie got the best mac and cheese. Yeah, but she taught me the recipe. You don't even know the
You
recipe.
don't even know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
I
that's the
agree
little
with
stuff.
you now. That is, regardless of
But
if
do you
it
think
is chilies or stuff.
you
shoot.
think that's leaving too? Like a lot of us don't even want to get in there and get the recipe.
But right, the society we live in makes us very dumb, stupid, and slow. Very dumb, stupid. Think about it. You can order your meal and it pulls up to your house. That's a great thing if you ain't got a car thing, but it makes you extremely lazy.
For sure.
You didn't cook the meal. You didn't even go to McDonald's and pick it up.
Right.
You didn't even put in the order. Yeah, let me get a 2P.
Right.
You straight in putting it online. Pick it up.
You did no work.
Over.
Your
know what I'm saying?
You did everything through
You
your
go
thumbs.
drop it off at your door.
You said what?
Drop it right off at
At
your
your
door.
door. You don't even talk to the person. You don't even see the person. You don't even shake their hand. Say, hey, how you doing? You don't know how they feeling or nothing.
How it's prepared or what?
It was a great invention. Don't get me wrong, but it
Yeah.
makes you lazy.
It does.
The
It
phone
does.
makes you lazy. I asked my daddy knew like 100 numbers, and all I know is like 2 numbers.
Oh yeah, I can't tell you. I
And
didn't
the
know
2
that.
numbers I know, both of those people are dead now. So I know no numbers, basically.
Man.
It's
You
hard
know
for
what
me to
I'm saying?
tell you- it's hard for me to tell you that I remember anybody's number. Like I may know my mom and my wife.
So you think memory from back then has been lost from memory now? No, it's
No.
something that then dumbed us down to where we can't compute that. I mean, like remember numbers, like why?
Right.
But let
Put
me
a man,
Right, put
take
it
my
in the
phone.
phone.
let me ask y'all this. And before I ask y'all this, man, we're gonna take a second real quick to pause and go ahead and do our promotion. You know, shout out to Paradigm Lounge again.
Paradigm.
Shout out.
We
Beautiful
here in
place.
it, man. You know they got red seats here, black seats, man, with nice bar seats, man. It's just very
Oh yeah, man. The aesthetics
Top-notch,
and everything is
very
beautiful.
top notch, you know. Trey, man, go ahead and kick it off, man. So tell everybody what you got going on, though.
Hey man, you know, on the other side of things, in the business world that I live in, I am the owner of a Gentleman's Touch mobile detailing, luxury detailing, that is. We are mobile. We are stationary. If you would like to pull up on me, that's 2917 Hopeful Road, Wetumpka, Alabama. And if you're looking for me to come out to you, which we can, hit me up. All social medias, A Gentleman's Touch, AGT Mobile Detailing, wherever you can find us, man. A Gentleman's Touch, luxury detailing. Hit me up.
Hit them up. You gonna come clean your car, get all that trash out, the little kid rappers, M&Ms all on the ground, all that, clean that stuff up.
Man,
That's
I can
nothing
only
I
tell
hate
you
to see,
what-
man. I hate
what
seeing
goes
folks
into that.
how they do their cars, bro. Like clean that up,
second
man.
home.
Hey,
Clean
man, it's
that up,
holiday
bro.
time, too, you know. Just food that's getting transported back and forth. We can clean that as
Chilling
well.
juice.
Oh, man.
Chilling, juice.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna be
man.
on y'all about that,
He just
man.
do it so bad, bro.
But man, back to it though. You know, since we talking about it, it's something I had thought about, man. And James, I know you definitely can touch on this. But man, why is it that family only come together for just these times of holidays? Why we can't come together all the time? Why is it that our family, cousins, uncles, grandmas, aunties, you know, only come together for Thanksgiving, Christmas, for them time, and you know,
And
why?
funerals.
And funerals.
Oh, definitely funeral.
Why is it that those moments, well, that's the only time when we family come together? Why we for 365 days, it's all them times throughout the whole year we can come together as a family. These times, Thanksgiving, Christmas, funerals, was when we see everybody.
Right.
Why is that?
Back to the love of money over the family part, man.
For sure.
You know, and these right here, these eyes. You living every day through your eyes. You living every day through your life. And so it's hard to take a pause from that to see what's going on with the family all the time. You know, it's it's crazy that you see everything that you're going through and you walk in your walk, but if somebody else walking your walk. Our Coach Griffith, he told us something. He said, think about life that is like stones on the bottom of a river, how they all overlap each other. Because everybody's life really do overlap each other. When you really look at it. Somebody overlap this and somebody overlap that. And eventually you are tied to mostly a lot of other people through other people without you even knowing it. That's why you got to gather and know each other, because then you can make a community and you say, hey, well, Bo, he detail cars, and true that, he take pictures and he do videos and stuff. So, you know, I'm getting my car clean, then my baby girl, she want to take pictures and stuff, so let me go here. But if I don't know Truett, or I ain't talking to Truett, or I don't know Bo Slick, and I ain't talking to Bo Slick, I don't know who got that, so now I'm just, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
we gotta start having more time to make sure we check on one another,
Yeah.
and make sure we is starting to do stuff with one another. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Make sure you see one another, cause that's what matters at the end.
Yeah,
You can make all the money in the world, that ain't gonna matter when you
It ain't
die.
gonna matter.
That tombstone gonna have a dash in the middle.
Yeah.
Trust me, I seen them on the tomb. It's a dash. It don't say nothing else about the person. No matter who you is, no matter how great you were when you was here, it's a dash in between. You know what I'm
Shit,
saying? And
son.
that dash is gonna be remembered by the people who you affected in the life, the people who you talk to, the people you spent time to, the people that you did little things for. It ain't always about money. If I'm on the side of the road and I need you to come pick me up, forget it. Who cares about all the money in the world? I need you to pick me up. You know what I'm saying? And so that ties into a lot of that. And now that we bring stuff up like this, we got to start getting more active where we bring in the family more. Hey, man, this is what we doing to try to get the family back together and bring us as one. And when I say family, I mean y'all, like all of our family.
Yeah.
Imagine how you would be if everybody's family was tied together working as one. How strong you would be.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have that. You got guys competing with one another. That's why y'all so cool, because y'all not competing with one another. Y'all out there doing what y'all doing, then y'all come together to meet for what y'all got going on, and it's a great vibe, and it's a great thing going on. You know what I'm saying? I feel it when there ain't no animosity, ain't no, oh, I think I'm better than him. Everybody got what they got going on, they do what they need to do. And that what makes it so good and solidifies everything with one another. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man. The fact that you brought up Coach Griffin saying, man, boy, you got good memory, man. I
Sometimes.
ain't gonna lie to you, boy. Shout out to our coach,
Shout out
Griffin.
Coach Griffin.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie
shout
to
him
you.
out,
If you
brother.
see that, man,
Sound
Coach
like you're a
Griffin,
good
boy.
man.
He was
Man,
a good
Coach
man.
Griffin, what?
He was a very good
Man,
man.
I head football coach back in high school, man. That man, that was a great leader, man. Great role model, man. For the fact that you said
How
that,
many
man.
great leaders have you met since him, though? I haven't met too many either, Drew. And so that's what's so crazy to me.
And you know, it's another thing in Coach Griffin, he wasn't black, he was white.
Well,
But
let me
he
say this
loved
too. You guys are speaking on your coach from high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that will make you a teenager.
Yeah.
Think about what's happening. we are the adults and the Coach Griffins now.
You're right about that.
So, what's he instilled in us? Are we pushing that back towards the teenagers that's in high school, or being the leaders for these young adults, or YNs like they like to call them nowadays? You don't have to call them YNs because
Really
that's not what they are. But we gave them that title and we just left them out there.
Sure, yeah.
So I mean, that's your family. Like we said, you don't have to be blood to be family.
True.
This is your family. You have to continue to lead by example, and it's not happening.
That's true.
Why? Why did we stop? Why are we gatekeeping the knowledge that this Coach Griffin gave us?
No.
Or what's stopping us from being Coach Griffin?
We do our stuff that we try to do for people, but I think a lot of, far as like society, you got to be honest, man. Mm-hmm. And there's not a lot of honesty going on. You know what I'm saying? You get lied to each and every step of the way. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was elementary school, Pluto was a planet. And now
Definitely.
Pluto was not a planet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get science saying they don't know everything, but it's like, what happened? You know, what happened? If you're getting lied every which way, it's hard to know what's true and what's false. And you got a lot of people who figure out the life they living is false, so now they gonna spaz out. They gonna, you know what I'm saying? The life I was living the whole time was a lie. That's a hard pill for somebody to swallow. You in this bubble and you live your life, and then you get out there to the real world and you realize it ain't none of the stuff I was taught. This ain't nothing that I was taught. And you trying to react to stuff how you were taught, and it ain't nowhere what you were taught. It makes it very extremely hard to know what you need to do next and how you need to operate. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I mean, it makes it very, very hard.
But understanding that he gave you an inkling of the knowledge
He left a
that
trail.
he has.
Yeah, he left a good trail.
You know, he left a trail of
He left a good trail.
what he has going on.
He left a good trail.
And it's up to you to take it and do what you
And run with
supposed to, you know?
Right.
So that's how I feel about it. Like, I can lead you to water,
Right.
but I can't make you drink.
Right. Right.
So my thing is, life in itself may have been a lie, with a lot of stuff that we come to know now, but at the end of the day, you just take what you can and you do like he did.
That's true.
Hey, I can only give you this. It's up to you to see what I'm saying and put it in your own perspective and take it how you need to take it. So, man, I mean, in conclusion, I just wanted to wrap up and say, man, family is everything.
Everything.
So,
That's all you have when it all
whether it's
boils down to.
friends, whomever it is, bro, definitely take your family and, hug one another, man. Love on each other.
Talk to one another.
Talk to one another for sure. I mean, it's just so much that's already broke down in our community. And now we're really tearing each other apart by not being there for your family. Continue to be there for your family, man. Love on your people.
I felt that for real. And what I got to say, man, man, happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Holidays. And this is like he just said. This is time, man. Even though we should spend more time with our families, check on your aunties, check on your grandma, grandpa, your parents, and just good. This quality time that's needed, and enjoy it. Cause especially as far as some of us that have kids, we want to bring them around the elderly and so they can see. Cause they have a short lifetime,
Yeah, it's winding down, man.
Winding down, and so, man, it was a good segment, man. Again, shout out to Paradigm Lounge, man.
Shout out them, man.
We gonna show love to them, man. We gonna show love to them. If you're in Montgomery, Alabama, and surrounding areas, and if you're 30 and up, make sure you come to Paradigm Lounge here downtown Montgomery, right off Commerce Street. Come in here, catch you a vibe. Get you a shot or two, smoke your cigar. They do. I just found out that they do offer hookahs. So for the ladies that like hookahs, come on in here and smoke you a hookah. I don't know if it do something for you, but if you want to have the feeling of smoke coming out your mouth, get you a hookah.
Yeah. I think it's just good practice.
Good practice, yeah.
It's just good practice.
But again, shout out to my boy James, man.
For sure,
have you on there, man.
I enjoy my time here with y'all. I always do. And until next time, man.
Yes, sir, man. This is your boy True That, host of True That TV, alongside with me, my boy.
Oh, Slick.
And this is the True Gentleman Podcast. We out.
We out.